Vizuri. Thank you so much. Karibu Your Excellency. Ili niweze kutoa hotuba yako.
Thank you. Have a seat. Our members of County Assembly of Bomet, led by our chairman in charge of Agriculture Committee, Mheshimiwa Kipchirchir, Mheshimiwa Kembu Ward, Mheshimiwa coordinators of this program, both from the national government and the county government, our entrepreneurs and the staff of County of Bomet. I don't know whether we have representatives of our farmers, lakini kama wako ni vizuri. So tusalimiane. Bwana asifiwe. Good afternoon. This is a very important day for all of us, particularly to those of us who are farmers and businessmen and women, because we are combining agriculture and business, and that is where all of us can get employment. And if there is a foundation that we have to make sure that we put very strong pillars, then it should be within the sector of agriculture, where we have to build both the infrastructure and also the software part of it. Because for our farmers to succeed, they must be given the right information. They must be furnished with the latest technologies in farming, bearing in mind the challenges that we are facing globally, the changes in climate, and therefore it means we have to be very smart in our farming. And that is why we are investing a lot in research. We are investing a lot in developing the human resources that we have. And I'm happy that today we will be releasing, though this has been done by the President, but for us as Bomet, officially, we'll be releasing you to go to the field and do whatever it appertains to your training and what you've been mandated to do in the capacity that you've been given as an officer. So I want to say you are an officer that has been given a very special assignment. I want to agree with the MCAs who have spoken before me that you are a very important group of people. For us to remain in our offices, be it a technician working on computers, be it an engineer or governor, all of us to succeed, then we must succeed starting from you. Because for an engineer, what will you be in engineering if we don't have factories? And where will we get the raw materials if we don't have our farmers? And how will our farmers be able to supply whatever we need, even in terms of food security, if they are not capacitated, either through you in terms of extension officers, or in terms of technologies, or in terms of establishing the proper infrastructure. And that is why all of us are marking this very important ceremony today with a lot of pride and optimism in terms of what we can do and what our farmers can deliver, bearing in mind what I think one of the CCs has mentioned, and also I think the chairman in charge of the Committee of Agriculture in the Assembly, over 80% of our land is arable. So, which means we have a very huge potential as a county. The government's bottom-up economic transformation agenda places agriculture at the center of development and prioritizes the realization of 100% food and nutrition security for all Kenyans. The aspirations of Kenya's constitution, which underlies that the fact that we have to ensure that we have, of course, we have the social security for our people, we have the health security, which is linked to also nutrition and so forth. So it is a constitutional right even to ensure that we are a food secure country. The government is focusing agricultural investment under 3 important pillars that will accelerate agriculture transformation and ensure the sector's sustained growth. Investing in food security, reducing imports, and growing exports will reduce the burden of importing food, raw materials, and processed products, and at the same time, increase farm incomes and create jobs. One of the pathways identified to achieve this is the Agripreneur model. The model represents a transformative approach where individuals, particularly the youth, are trained and developed into agricultural entrepreneurs. These entrepreneurs become conduits for innovative agricultural technologies, as I had mentioned earlier on, inputs and market linkages, thereby playing a pivotal role in modernizing agriculture. The Agripreneur model will be strategically deployed in all the 25 project wards with established community institutions. A total of 175 entrepreneurs have been onboarded across the 25 wards. That translates to 7 from each ward. Of course, I'm very sure that you are aware of your roles, which includes the following: mobilizing farmers, members to join CIG, VMGs, as well as SACCOs and FBOs. Secondly, we have also mentioned the issue of extension services, which is very key. So you are mandated to give guidance on best practices, pest management, irrigation techniques, conducting training to enhance farming skills, value addition, and business management. So that is very key, and I think we have been having a challenge, and we have had a number of discussions, and there is also public discourses relating to how we are training our extension officers.